Peace, Brother Mark. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. As always, in the name of my ancestors, peace forever. And always, welcome to another edition of what I call the Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I am the gatekeeper, the host, the mighty one, Angel 707. And I am also your soul brother, number one. I just had something on my mind. And some of you may say, well, here we go again. Another Nation of Islam, Farrakhan rap. You want to know something? If you expect me to just stop remembering my experience, either it be Nation of Islam or whether it be locked down in a crazy house, then I expect you to shut the hell up when you talk about slavery, when you talk about your wife left you, you lost a job, or any type of trauma, any type of something that caused you harm and caused you pain. You need to shut the hell up. Stop talking about racism and white supremacy and what Caucasian people do. Stop talking about what the gang's doing. Stop talking about the condition that we find ourselves in. You need to shut up. When people suffer harm, that's a personal thing that goes in very deep. You just don't let that go. You try to forget, but it's always there. In the Nation of Islam, you need to talk about your experience in a church because you was a believer. You believed the lies. You believe the deception, you believe the fairy tale, and it let you down. And some of us can talk about it, but some of us stop going to church, some of us stop going to the mosque or the synagogue, or we leave the black conscious teachings because we feel like a damn fool, because you give your energy. Some of us was willing to give our lives for this teaching, for this belief, for this story that we were sold. I was talking to a brother that was my captain on Facebook when I was a young man. I was talking to my captain when I was a young man, when I just joined the Nation of Islam under Farrakhan, and I saw that he had a post. I'm not going to say that my entire experience was terrible. I cannot say that. I would be a liar. There were a lot of very, very beautiful people that I met when I was in the Nation of Islam. I mean, beautiful people. They would give you the shirt off their backs. as far as I know, all of them have left that religion, or they are still believers in Allah. They decided to go Orthodox. They don't mess with Farrakhan or Elijah Muhammad teachings like that anymore. So my brother Captain put up a post speaking about a young man, a brother, a soul brother who was shot in New York. And that made him very upset. He said, when this is going to stop? He said, my brother Captain said, have we grown numb to this violence that we perpetrate on ourselves? And I responded to him by saying, brother Captain, this was going on in the 1980s when I was there with you in New York City. That was over 30, 35 years ago. The violence was so bad in the 80s, and I told my captain, and he knows this, you could be shot dead in the street, and before your body gets cold, people will strip you naked. Little children will be playing jump rope in the street when you get shot, and they wouldn't miss a beat. They'll turn to each other and say, another Negro got shot. I remember in the 80s, I got robbed by gunpoint. And it was some little girls playing jump rope, not too far from my ice cream truck. And I could hear the little girls. The little girls say, that ice cream man is getting robbed. They say, I know. So this violence that we have become numb to goes all the way back to the 80s, probably even the 1960s, even further than that. Because for some reason, y'all think at one time, living with these races, we was all beautiful to one another. There were segments of our community, like when I was growing up, we were very kind to each other. But I lived out in a rural type area. Everybody knew each other. It was a different type of situation. But when you talk about the cities was ruthless. You had drug addiction, prostitution, pimping, you name it, they got it. You could get your head blown off and your body left out in the street and nobody gave a damn. Way back in the 50s, 30s, or whatever, just like it's happening now. I seen a scene in that movie about that drug kingpin. What's his name? Lucas. Forgot what his first name is. Denzel Washington played him. And Denzel Washington killed a man right there in broad daylight. Nothing has changed. And I told my brother Captain, I told him, I said, that's why we joined the Nation of Islam. We were supposed to help clean our neighborhoods up. We're supposed to change this. This is why we joined Farrakhan. Now, here we are in 2019, and it's the same damn thing no matter what community you go. in this nation is the same stuff. And Farrakhan has been working for 40 years to do what? Nothing has changed. And if you're not careful, one of those Nation of Islam bastards will shoot you in the damn head and leave you for dead. Part of the problem, not of the solution. Remember, Farrakhan himself was happy when a black man was shot down dead in front of his wife and his children. This is the mindset. Here you are, you have a person that's supposed to love the brotherhood, love black folks, and he's happy that a black man, and you are taught that the black man is God, and you're happy that this God is shot down in front of his wife and his children, and he didn't even have a chance to defend himself. And you bragging. This is the person, Brother Captain, that we was following. So it's no shock to me. We are in the condition that we're in because we was following a person who was and is still sick in the damn mind. You have to do something incredibly terrible to deserve you as a black man. There's a movie called Planet of the Apes. And one of the laws, one of the rules among these apes is apes don't kill apes. Here you are, a human being, and you don't have the sense of a damn ape. So I feel very terrible. Put on a bean pie. Put on a bow tie. I'm sorry. Put on a bow tie, and I went out in my community and telling my brothers and sisters in the community, this is 2019, and my community and the people I shook hands with and made these promises and telling them what we gonna do. My community supported the Nation of Islam 1,000% and got nothing. I feel betrayed. You lied to me. There is no mother plane. You lied to me. Elijah Muhammad is not alive. You lied to me. There's no tribe of Shabazz. There is no 666 trillion. All that's a damn lie. Farrakhan said that Ronald Wilson Reagan was the Antichrist. Ronald Wilson Reagan was the Antichrist. And Reagan was supposed to be the last president, the end of America. Now we have Donald Trump. Now we have Donald Trump. So I'm supposed to be cool. I'm not supposed to be angry because you lied to me. You deceived me. Hey, what's up there, Brother Don? You're supposed to get angry. It's just like when you go to the auto place to buy a car, and they sell you a lemon, and you giving them your hard-earned money. Spreading this teaching. put my own reputation on the line. I understand why brothers and sisters don't want to come out. About Farrakhan, the mosque, any of these religions, or this black conscious garbage, because they feel like a damn fool. You feel stupid. You was tricked, you was bamboozled. You get these bastards come to my page, oh, you wasn't sincere enough. Something wrong with you. You didn't believe enough. You are in no position to judge me, to say how sincere I was. Then, when you come out here and tell your story, I don't know about your story. Maybe you a happy camper. Maybe you satisfied with having nothing. Some of y'all satisfied with having nothing. That's your business. I come out and tell my story because I didn't get a damn thing out of when it's all said and done. I have family members, relatives, been in the Nation of Islam ever since Elijah Muhammad and under Farrakhan. They cannot show you nothing except some DVDs and some fancy spiritual talk. They cannot show you nothing. They can attribute to Nation of Islam, because the Nation of Islam and these churches and this religion don't give you nothing except sell you false hope and dreams. That's all it does. And Farrakhan get rich, and the preacher get rich. Elijah Muhammad was rich, and all your YouTubers, they start here trying to get rich because you are sincere in wanting a change, and they don't have a solution for you. They sell you feel-good rhetoric and sell you false hopes and dreams. And some of you are satisfied with having nothing. I understand that things take time. I never had a problem with that. Oh, well, brother, things take time. Things take time. When you waiting on a meal, a good pot of chili, or a good smoked turkey, and you let that chili simmer, you let that turkey roast for hours and hours and hours. Things take time. And when the chili is done and the turkey is done, you like, woo, that was worth the wait. But see, the thing about things take time is you actually see the chili on the stove simmering. You actually see the turkey in the oven cooking. You keep telling me things take time. I don't even see nothing on the stove. I don't see nothing simmering. How the hell you telling me to wait on the chili or the turkey, and there's nothing in the oven, there's nothing on top of the stove? People feel so stupid. All this black conscious, African spirituality. A lot of folks have left all that nonsense, all that Pan-African garbage. A lot of folks have left it, and they too ashamed to talk about it. They feel stupid. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing for them. The reason why I come out here and speak the way I do is because I don't want you to waste your time. What's up, Depress? I don't want you to waste your time. I was an ignorant child. They got me. I didn't know no better. I was sincere, and these bastards used me. I have a right to be upset. You have a right to be upset. I could have been doing other things in those 9 years. I sacrificed my own personal wants because freedom, justice, and equality was more important than my personal want. So it's embarrassing. And it's a hurtful thing. Some of these people are not even like me. They will just keep holding on to these lies and this fantasy to the day they die. And they know it's a road to nowhere. They know it. It's a road to nowhere. I'm so happy to have the strength to come out here and embarrass myself because there are those who may know me. Well, you told me. It was very embarrassing for Malcolm X. And he felt funny because he brought a lot of people to the Nation of Islam. And Malcolm said, hey, hey, I don't know what else to tell you. So if Malcolm can confess to how he felt, I know I can stand here and do the same thing. I don't know what else. I apologize. I don't know. I don't know what to say to those of whom I brought this teaching to you. It's not my fault. I was tricked. I was lied to. And they continue to get lied to. Some piece of trash have the nerve to come on my page talking about the Mississippi campaign. Angry because I'm telling the truth about Nation of Islam. I told this sewer rat, write down what Farrakhan has done for you. Hey, what's up there, Brother Leon? This sewer rat said he's been around ever since 1993. And I told him, write down. I'm not talking about, oh, Farrakhan helped me be a better man. Oh, Farrakhan helped me spiritually. All that other, nonsense. Elijah Muhammad promised friendships in all walks of life and good homes and all that kind of stuff. 40 years, do you have it? Or are you anywhere close to getting it? Well, Louis Farrakhan damn sure got it. He was kissing one of his best friends in the mouth. That Caucasian preacher. He was real friendly with him. Where your best friends in all walks of life? Where are your good homes? Money. All this stuff that Elijah Muhammad promised. Farrakhan been working for 40 years. He damn sure got it. You still skinning and grinning talking about things take time. Things take, damn, 40 years. How much time do you need? See, I was this fight, this emotion, to fight against oppression, I guess I was just born with it. Because as soon as I found out the situation of the so-called nigger in America, as a little boy, I was ready to fight, and I would protest by myself. Way before there was a Michael Evans in Good Times, I was Michael Evans. I was the real Michael Evans. Protesting, speaking out as a little boy, 8, 9 years old. Challenging these white folks in their face, in their schools. I didn't care. Nobody grown would help me. Nobody, no adults would help me. My mother wouldn't stand with me, my daddy, grandparents, cousins, uncles. They let a little boy protest and stand up all by himself. What does this tell you about us? But not a thing about it. Whatever benefit my protests do, whatever benefit civil rights legislation do, all these Negroes benefit. Then they turn around and talk about Dr. King, that civil rights stuff don't mean nothing. That was some coon stuff. Take it away. Please, white man, take all the laws away from these Negroes. Take civil rights, affirmative action, take all of it away from them. And let's see how they gonna respond. These people will fire you off these jobs every day. The only reason why you can do what you're doing, because you're protected by the law. If these folks knew they could blow your brains out and get away with it, fire you from a job, all that kind of stuff, like they used to do under Jim Crow, they would do it. And what have these suckers accomplished? Oh, civil rights wasn't nothing. What has black power done for anybody? Not a damn thing. Go ask Tariq Nasheed, Umar Johnson. Ask them that you starving. Ask them you homeless on the street. See what you get. This is the holiday season. How many turkeys Farrakhan gonna give out? None. He don't give out nothing. How many bean pies he gonna give out for the holidays? Has nothing to do with celebrating Christmas. It's about helping your people that's starving, that's hungry. You ain't gonna get nothing from the Nation of Islam. Absolutely nothing. They're not even gonna give nothing to each other. If you're not making it on your own, Nation of Islam is not gonna give you nothing. I was 18 years old. These people knew I never even had a job in my life. Just come out of high school. Do you think these people offered me something? Do you know what my brother and sister, my relatives did? Not only are they my biological relatives, they are my brother and sister in the faith. They told me I wanted to stay in New York. I was registered in college. I was looking for work. I wanted to stay in New York to help bred the teachers with them. You know what they told me? I can't help you. I said, I'm working to get a job. I'm getting ready to go to college. Well, can't stay with us. They put me on a plane, and they said, if you don't want to get on that plane, my brothers and sisters in the Nation of Islam, they told me they could take me down to the homeless shelter. This is your brother and sister. You're nothing. They skin and grin in your face as long as they can use you. As soon as you cannot be used, it's a whole different ballgame. You don't mean a damn thing to them. Nothing. I'm supposed to be quiet and don't let people know about what you truly are? You're not nobody's brother. You're not nobody's sister. You're nothing but some kind of demon hiding behind the hurt and the pain of black folks in this country to shield your dirty religion. I'm supposed to be quiet. And I know these people are fake. I'm supposed to be quiet. I wish there was somebody like me when I was 18 years old. I wish, now I don't know if I would have listened to them or not. Makes no difference. I wish there was somebody around like me that could have gave me a heads up. I might not have believed them, but as soon as I joined, and really it didn't take long for me to notice, hey, this is not what I thought it was going to be. Well, why did you stay as long as you did? Like I say, things take time. I'm willing to give it time. Everything about the Nation of Islam wasn't bad. It was some beautiful people. Farrakhan is incompetent. He's not a leader. He's just somebody that can run his damn mouth. But when it comes down to actually producing something, he can't do it. This man had over a million people. He had the ears of the soul community in 1995. Everybody, what is he gonna say? What we gonna do? This man got before a million people, over a million people, on radio, satellite, cable. And he gonna spend an hour or so talking about some damn, the science of the dollar bill, the history of the American capital, all this nonsense, and then tell the people you need to atone for your sins. Victims don't atone for their sins. Victims don't know any better. Victims are not in the position. Victims are considered insane. And when you are a victim, when you are insane, you are not responsible for your actions. How the hell you gonna ask us to atone and we're not in a position? We're under the domination and the rule of an oppressor. The one who needs to atone is the damn people that ruled Washington, D.C., where you was at. Didn't say nothing to them. Gonna tell the victim, you need to atone. Straighten up your act. This is your leader. I'm never gonna let these pink people off the hook. Never. They are at the root. They are the cause. Never gonna let them off the hook. I'm never gonna blame a black woman. I'm not gonna never blame a black man like y'all idiots do. But see, I understand that you suffer from trauma. And that's what people in trauma do. They blame other victims. That's why you see black women blaming the black man for this, and the black woman and the black men blaming the black man, and the children blaming the elderly. When you need to be putting all your energy, all your time in the one who caused your problem. And it wasn't the black man, it wasn't soul children, it wasn't soul brothers. It was these nasty, trifling, leeching, parasitic people. They are your problem. And they have no intent to atone for nothing they have done. They enjoy what they have done. They enjoy their privileges. They enjoy being on top, feeling superior. They enjoy it. I don't care what they say out of their mouth. Actions speak louder than words. Look at your country. Look how diverse it is. But when you look at the Supreme Court, when you look at the Congress, what do you see? Do you see that diversity? No. Not a bunch of white folks. When you turn on your TV, who do you see? Bunch of white folks. When you go pay your bills, who's the manager? Who's the one taking that money? The white folks. They are the minority in the world, but they whooping your ass. And the only thing you can tell me about what happened 666 trillion years ago, what the Egyptians done, what the ancient Ethiopians done, how great you used to be. Nobody don't give a damn about what you used to do. Hey, what's up there, Jay? Because your father feel he was ripped off. It's embarrassing because your father was sincere. I was sincere. We got took. I'm supposed to be quiet. I'm supposed to be quiet and sit around and let other brothers and sisters fall victim and their time get wasted. I know I'm going to save somebody because it's not going to take long. Once they join the Nation of Islam, they're going to start seeing the things that I say. It's not going to take long. I voluntarily joined. Nobody forced me to join the Nation of Islam. Nobody forced me. But at the same time, I really was a baby. I was introduced to those teachings as a child, as a baby. That's not fair to me. And as a child, like I told you, I already had that fire to fight against oppression. Malcolm X already had that fire. Elijah Muhammad did not make me. Elijah Muhammad did not make Malcolm. We already had that fire. Yes, sir, Jay, I know. We was betrayed. See, some of you are satisfied with nothing. I need to see results. I will give you some time. Nothing wrong with giving people time. 40 years. Farrakhan ain't no better off. He's progressed no more than what he was in the 1980s. 40 years. How much time do you want? Hey, what's up there, Earth? Respect you too. So I got to speak out. I got to talk about this. My brother Jay, what could your father have done? What could your father have done in the time period that he wasted messing around with Nation of Islam? What I could have done? I could have just enjoyed my life. Hell, if I wanted to smoke, drink, whore around, whatever, I could have done that. And you know something? That's another thing, Jay. I'm a FOI. I'm a soldier. I was considered a soldier. I'm a veteran. I'm a pioneer. Just like your parents. And these bastards have the nerve to come to us and tell us we're a hypocrite. Something wrong with us. Because we don't see any results. We've done all this work, all this sacrifice. Farrakhan is rich, going all over the world, bragging about who he know, taking pictures with Mary J. Blige and Ice Cube. What about us? What about our community? Nothing. Right there in Chicago. Right there in the neighborhood where Farrakhan lived. What has he done for his own damn neighborhood? Right there where he lived. It's been a long time since I've been to Chicago in that area. But somebody told me they live in Chicago. They said that's a hellified place where Farrakhan lived. The surrounding neighborhood, the mosque right there in the neighborhood, and can't do a damn thing for Chicago. You're going all over the world, spreading your damn lies, what you can do for somebody, what the teacher's supposed to do, and there's no sign of it right there at your house or the headquarters of Mosque Myron. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed. I do myself a disservice, and I do you a disservice not to talk about this. I would like to just chill out and be quiet and try to forget. But this is my own personal trauma. Because I was sincere. I put in a lot of work. I put in a lot of effort. You don't come to me talking about I'm a hypocrite. Some of these pieces of trash been around all these years, haven't come close to what I was doing. All the preachers, all the people's hands I shook. You have no idea. All the gang members I talked to, all the prostitutes. I put myself in life-threatening situations, trying to spread the word. You can kick rocks, because you satisfied with nothing. You satisfied with a DVD. You satisfied with some tapes and some pretty words and what God gonna do. Farrakhan been talking about what Master Farad Muhammad gonna do for 40 years. The fall of America. America still holding up pretty good. And if America do fall, we probably all be dead. So it ain't gonna mean a damn thing to us anyway. I believe one day, America is gonna fall, like Rome and ancient Egypt and other so-called great civilizations. But no time soon, we probably all be dead. And by the time America falls, it won't make no difference to nobody anyway. But in the meantime, you got people like Tariq Nasheed and Farrakhan and Umar Johnson and all these leeches on YouTube. They just taking your money, giving you nothing. I just wanted to get that off my chest, get that right off my chest. I do want to remind us that YouTube has a new policy. You can't be putting all these people names in your videos like we used to. All that beefing stuff going back and forth. All that YouTube shutting down channels. And that's what it is. Cyber panhandling. The only thing you have to do is report to YouTube. Somebody's harassing me. They got my name in a video. YouTube shut down the whole channel. All that beefing and black women, men bashing women and all these channels, YouTube is taking them down. So y'all gonna have to go to a different place for all y'all bickering and stupid activity. I'm glad my trolls gave me a heads up. I know black men flagging my channels because they don't like what I have to say about soul brothers. So now I said soul brothers instead of black men.
Speed warning.
Black men are a protected group on YouTube. So now I just say soul brothers, soul sisters. YouTube don't know how to respond to that.
Speed warning.
Instead of saying white people, I said pink. So we have to change the way we talk. I don't have to worry about hate speech against lesbians and gays and interracial couples and all. I don't talk like that. I don't care about that stuff. I'm not a pro-black identity extremist. I could care less who you got in your bed. I could care less. That's no concern. My concern is about
speed warning.
True freedom, justice, and equality. A safe haven. Putting yourself in a better position.
Speed warning.
We are some very, very silly folks. You know that? Caught up in all this religion, garbage, and scholarship.
Speed warning.
You ain't nothing but a Negro slave. You, in order in order to accomplish anything, we need our people. All of them. With your self-righteous, judgmental ass. Win your freedom. Become liberated. And we can work all this other stuff out. I do not hate you because you are intersex. I don't hate you. I don't dislike you because you homosexual or gay or whatever. Or Christian or Muslim or whatever. You are a soul brother, soul sister, a descendant of a slave, born in America. You are a victim of racism. You deserve better. That's all I'm concerned with. I'm not your moral authority. I'm not here to tell you how to live. I'll work with you. If you're a drunkard, I can find something for you to do. We can work, I can work with you. Wherever you are in life, I can work with you. Matter of fact, that's probably the reason why you'll be able to snap out of your drunkenness and your drug addiction and some of these things that we become a victim to. Because now you can see the pot on the stove and it's simmering. Now you see that it's almost time to eat. Now you see something that's going on. And that's why you will work to get the job done. Yeah, things take time, but damn, how much time do we need? If it take 100, 200 years, why don't you tell us? Well, if I gotta wait 200 years, I don't want to get with that. If I gotta wait 1,000 years, I don't want to get with that. We are already in a position to take control of that state called Mississippi. The only thing you gotta do is do it. And it won't take long. You gotta change your mindset, because it makes no sense to take control of the state and you still have the mindset of a Negro. It's not gonna work. Our attitude, the way we look at things has to change. The way we live, the way we view success, it has to change. And you will see it's a change for the better. You have to take the advice of your religion. Christians, Jesus said you're supposed to be in the world, but not of the world. And that's what we want to be. We want to be in the United States of America, but not of the United States of America.
Way station ahead.
You understand where I'm coming from? We are not the United States of America, even though we're here. So when this ship starts sinking, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, or whatever, would be our life raft. So this wicked ship can sink, and we won't go down with it. But you keep listening to Farrakhan and Tariq Nasheed and Umar Johnson and all this Black First, RBG Nation, all this blackity black stuff. You going down with the ship. America going to hell, and you going along with it because you are connected. You are on America's breast. You are connected to America. So when America falls, you fall right along with it. So I don't know why some of these people talking about and wishing something bad happened to America. I don't know why you're doing that, cause whatever happened to America gonna happen to your happy ass, because you connected to America. You need electricity, You need your air conditioning. You need your cars, your boats, whatever. You need the white man, period. So when he fall, you fall also. The choice is yours. I don't beg people to do nothing they don't want to do. Don't have to beg your ass to go to the liquor store. Don't have to beg your ass to go down to the strip club. Don't have to beg your ass to subscribe to Netflix. Don't have to beg your ass and try to sell you for the things you want to do. So I tell you about the Mississippi campaign. I tell you about what we need to do. And that's all I'm going to do. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to beg you to do a damn thing. That's your business. When I was introduced to the teachings of Elijah Muhammad, they didn't beg me. I went looking for them. And I worked with Farrakhan for 9 years. I gave you my time. You cannot say, I tried to help you. So I'm not like a lot of these people. You didn't try to help. Yes, I did. 9 years. Yes, I did. So you can't say that about me. And I also supported the Hebrew Israelites, the new Black Panther Party, and the Christian Church, and a whole lot of other folks. They have done nothing for us. Nothing. Except slick talk. Keep telling you about what God gonna do. This God ain't did a damn thing yet. I'm sick of it. I'm so glad all those pro-blacks and religious fanatics is off my channel. I'm glad they gone. And all those fake African wannabes and whatever, I'm glad these suckers is gone. Good riddance to bad rubbish. I know they got tired. I know they got tired of me smashing and blasting their belief system. Because they liars. You a god and a king and queen. Of what? When did that happen? I'm not here to tell you all that nonsense. When you earn it, I will give you your props. I sure will. I'm like, those people are claiming to be gods and goddesses. They got it going on. I will give you your props. You a god and a goddess and a king and a queen and all this stuff. And you didn't earn it. You a king and a queen of what? Nation of Islam don't have a neighborhood. Nation of Islam don't even control a neighborhood. Don't control a town, don't control a city, don't control a state. Farrakhan, 40 years, he should be running the state of Illinois. Everything that happens in Illinois gotta go by Farrakhan, especially in the black community. But he don't. Too busy trying to show off. I'm in Africa. I'm all over the world. And don't have a pot to piss in your own state where your headquarters is at. I'm not impressed by these people. You might be impressed by them, by their slick talk and their scholarship. Don't mean a damn thing to me. That crap do not pay your bills. That crap don't help you get out of jail. It don't do a damn thing for you. So on that note, I just had to get that rant off of me. Because I feel some kind of way. Wasting my time. And then you're gonna disrespect me when I express myself, these pieces of trash disrespect me. I gave you 9 years. I have the right to talk. I earned the right to talk. No, what it is, you feel like a damn fool. Because deep down inside, you know what I'm saying is true. You see it every day you in the damn temple. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying is true. But you're going to hold on to these lies because you're a personality follower. You're a brown liquor. I don't do that. And I don't want nobody to do that to me either. Don't kiss my backside. I don't even feel right somebody praising me 24 hours a day. I'm so great. Ain't nothing great about me like that. I'm just a brother that want to be free. No more, no less. That's all. I want something better for my grand relatives. That's all. I'm not divine. I'm not a hero. I'm not a messiah. I'm not a prophet. I'm just a brother that was like that sister, Fannie Lou Hamer. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. We deserve better than this. And people like Farrakhan and these other leeches on YouTube and social media, they are in the way. They are in the way. They are a detriment. They are keeping you from doing what you need to do to change your condition once and for all, instead of passing this mess down to the next generation. And I want to say, if you survive next generation, if you hear my words, because this generation has failed you, please write us out of history. Please do that. Dig our graves up and don't be reminded of us. We are not worth being reminded of. Because the reason why you will be suffering is because we, right now, refuse to do anything to make your life better. So why should you honor us? The hell with us. Dig our bodies up, throw our bones in a cornfield some damn where, and let our bones feed some damn corn or some tomatoes or something. That's the best we can do for you. I sound harsh, don't I? I feel, that's bad, ain't it? That's the way I feel. Good for nothing. A generation of good for nothing. You make a beautiful tape though, a beautiful DVD, yeah. That's the best you're gonna get. On that note, let me get out of here. And I thank you so much for joining me in this rant. I thank you, Brother Mark and Jay and Don and Brother Leon. And if I missed somebody, I really appreciate it. I hope that you understand. I would like to stop talking about this Nation of Islam thing. But this destroyed, wasted 9 years of my life. I just can't, and there are other people. If I don't say something, other people will become victims just like I was. Just like if you buy a lemon car from a car dealer, you're gonna go out and tell your friend, hey, don't buy a car from that dealership. They sell lemons. Don't join the Nation of Islam. Leave Farka, leave religion, spirituality, all that African, Pan-African, Kemetic, Hebrew Israel, leave all that black first army, leave it all alone. These are roads to nowhere. These are roads to nowhere. You're never gonna get nothing out of it. Nothing. I bear witness. And these suckers cannot show that what I'm saying is not true. They've been around, they've been around for years. It's thousands of these people, and they can't produce nothing. And they have the nerve to turn around and talk about and try to make mockery of the brothers and sisters who was with Dr. King. What have they done? What have they produced that we benefit in any kind of way? Nothing. The only ones out of all these suckers that tried to do a little something really was the Black Panther Party. That's it. And maybe some other folks that we don't know nothing about. But we do know in 2019, these suckers ain't producing nothing. Like King Nova said, that's a fact. On that note, it's a fact. Let me get out of here. I'm already 5,000. Support our sister Nova Levine. She has a new website, ancientcreationmyths.com. Check out our soul sister, Rashida Strawberry, the world's first dark-skinned activist. Soul brother Taalik. He is Eric Bell. Subscribe to his channel on YouTube. And of course, last but not least, our brother Gary Wilson. He is a Cuckoo Cutter on YouTube. And until next time, y'all stay safe. And like they said, don't drink the Kool-Aid. Stay away from the Kool-Aid. I'm already 5,000. I wish us love, peace, and soul.